Hello and welcome back to the channel where flavor knows no borders. This is Foodaroundme.
Hello, food lovers! If you think toast is just butter and jam, get ready to have your mind blown in Korea. Today, we're exploring toast, the most elaborate and hearty street toast you'll ever encounter. Korean toast isn't just breakfast, it's a piece of street art, most famously known for its three-layered build. It's almost like a giant sandwich, but enriched with butter and a specific toasting technique. The first layer, bread and butter. The secret starts with grilling thick slices of bread in a generous amount of butter on a hot griddle. The bread must be golden brown, perfectly crisp on the outside yet still soft and moist inside. The second layer, egg and cabbage. This is the game changer. Eggs are mixed with shredded cabbage, carrots, and onions, then cooked into a square, hearty omelet. This veggie mixture adds not only nutrition, but also a pleasant, fresh crunch. And the essential finish, the sauce is a sprinkle of sugar, sweet ketchup, and rich honey mustard or mayonnaise. The blend of savory fillings, sweet sauce, and buttery richness creates an explosion of flavor. The feeling of biting into a toast is the crunch of the buttery bread, the softness of the egg, and the savory kick of the cheese, meat. It's that perfect balance of sweet and savory flavors, making you say wow instantly. If you ever visit Korea, you must find a street toast vendor, try it, and feel the richness. Welcome to Myeongdong. Today, we are upgrading street food with a royal treat, grilled lobster with cheese. Fresh lobster is sliced open, smothered with mozzarella cheese and special sauces. Everything is grilled over charcoal until the cheese melts and turns perfectly golden. The flavor is explosive, sweet. Tender lobster meat merges with the rich, savory taste of the cheese. This dish is the perfect fusion of fine dining and street style. Welcome to the bustling Kangtong night market in Busan. Forget traditional sushi, because this street version is a showstopper, grilled beef sushi. The main attraction is the live cooking show. Thin slices of fresh beef are rolled around vinegared rice, then quickly torched right in front of your eyes using a blowtorch. The flame perfectly sears the beef exterior, creating a melt-in-your-mouth tenderness and an amazing aroma. The dish is finished with a touch of sweet sauce and crunchy toasted sesame seeds. Welcome to Seoul Station. Today, we are hunting down a local secret, the famous spicy stir-fried pork intestines from this grandma-style restaurant. This is Seoul's warmest street food. The pork intestines are meticulously cleaned, then quickly stir-fried with a rich gochujang chili paste mixture, onions, cabbage, and fragrant perilla leaves. Everything cooks on a huge hot plate, releasing that spicy, inviting aroma. The pork intestines are chewy and slightly crisp, soaking up the savory, spicy, and sweet sauce. It's a great dish for a cold night with some soju. Do you love spicy and unique dishes? Hit subscribe to discover more hidden food gems. Comment what you want me to try next. Welcome to Chilsing Night Market, Daegu. Get ready for the ultimate street food cheese bomb. This is grilled scallops and shrimp with cheese and an irresistible sizzling sound. Fresh seafood is placed in a tray, then drenched in a special cheese mix, spicy sauce, and sweet corn. The vendor grills it on a hot plate until the cheese is completely melted, creating that signature sizzling sound. The experience is incredible. The scallops and shrimp are tender and sweet, hot, and combine perfectly with the creamy richness of the cheese and a thrilling spicy kick. This is truly a flavor feast. Can you resist this sizzle? Comment your favorite cheese street food below. And subscribe to join me in discovering more incredible seafood street eats. I came for Korean BBQ, but it turns out Seoul's secret is under the sea with a cheese bomb. Welcome to Dongdaemun Market. When the temperature drops, Koreans have a warm secret, spicy fish cakes Odeng. But this is no ordinary Odeng. Look at this. Chewy fish cakes are soaking in a clear, soothing broth. The secret? The broth is simmered with crab and vegetables, giving it a sweet, naturally delicate flavor. Take a bite of the fish cake. Feel the initial spice, then sip the sweet, warm broth. It's a perfect balance. This dish makes you instantly forget the chill outside. Twist, this is the only food I'd pay 1,000 won for just to have an excuse to stand here and soak up the heat. Subscribe if you're willing to pretend you're freezing just to eat this. Hello, we are in Busan, and I have to show you a Tteokbokki version you have never seen, thick and chewy rice cakes. If Seoul is about elegance, Busan is about pure heft. Look at these rice cakes. They are bigger, thicker, and they seriously require a long bus ride to get from one end of the chew to the other. This is the soul of the famous Keurig food. The secret lies in the perfect chewiness. Because of their thickness, each rice cake maintains its superb elasticity, making for an incredibly satisfying mouthfeel, totally different from regular tteokbokki. The sauce is also adjusted to match this thickness. It has to be richer, slightly thicker, and sweeter, simmered right along with the Odeng fish cakes to ensure it penetrates deep into this giant rice cake. Take a bite, and you feel the heat, the sweet and spicy sauce coating the ultimate chewiness of the tteok. This is a dish that immediately gives you that full and satisfied feeling. What makes it iconic is the seagulls. At Haeundae Beach, tourists often find themselves guarding their tteokbokki boxes from swooping birds. That's why locals call it seagull food, a playful nickname only Busan could create. Americans trying it for the first time often exclaim, "Why is it so chewy?" They realize that chewiness plus the tear-jerking spice is what makes. If you are on a diet, you might want to run the other way. This is not a snack, it's a caloric commitment. Comment if you dared to finish one serving and subscribe to support more hearty street eats. We uncover the secrets behind the master's famous braised pork Trotters Jokbal. This is not just food, it is a culinary legacy. What makes Jokbal so special? It is the elaborate preparation. The pork trotters are cleaned, then simmered for hours in a secret broth, packed with soy sauce, ginger, garlic, onion, and various herbs. This simmering process transforms tough cuts into a melt-in-your-mouth delicacy. The meat gets a glossy, dark skin, obtaining a natural caramel color from the sugar and soy sauce. Just looking at it shows the master's expertise. When the meat is cooked, the chef uses a razor-sharp knife to slice thin, uniform pieces. This is where the skill is displayed. Each slice must contain the fatty, soft skin, the tender fat, and the rich lean meat. Jokbal is typically served with seojiat fermented shrimp sauce for balance and perilla leaves for wrapping. The richness of the pork mixes with the salty and sour flavor of the shrimp sauce for a perfect flavor balance. The eating experience is the soft, bouncy texture of the skin and the rich, fragrant flavor of the perfectly seasoned meat. This is street food you can enjoy as a luxury dinner. This master must have sacrificed his entire youth for this perfect broth. I just hope he remembers to add water occasionally, or else his 50-year secret will turn to ash. If Jokbal is the best pork dish in the world, comment yes. Subscribe to see where our next food adventure takes us.